Hey, do you know a store that sells one of those little fake guns that have that flag in it that says bang? Well, I'm wanting to pull off a really edgy-ass prank. What? What do you mean I'm insane? Okay, yeah, it sounds very insane, but really, if you haven't paid attention to my Facebook page, I mean, I'm in a shitty spot right now. I gotta make a huge ass step up right now. Really, to be honest with you, with the situation I'm in. Dude, I got roasted by a goddamn meme page. Not only that, this meme page happened to dig up my past, and this guy exposed me and also roasted me at the same time. Yeah, I got 2017 drama. That's why I'm getting, that's why I gotta get that edgy, that's why I need that little flag gun, okay? Because I want to pull off that edgy-ass prank. That's gonna be the huge step up. What do you mean, don't call me insane? God damn it! Do I really have time for fucking telemarketers? I swear. What do you mean, answer the house phone? Look, don't hang up, don't hang up. Fuck! I'm not asking for you to buy me one. I'm asking for you that if you've located one, tell me the store. I know it's going to be much more easier to go to a prank shop, but there isn't one. And I don't have the time to order online. I mean, the devil of entertainment could fucking rain hell on my ass at any time. How long have you been up for? I feel like, really, to be honest with you, I feel like this bed is barely laid down on. Well, for starters, I know you've already heard me argue with other people about the idea of me being someone's neighbor and how I should find a farm in the middle or some house in the middle of nowhere or some shit. And then after those arguments, I had to go and scramble for ideas, because I have to go back to the drawing boards. Fucking meme page. I didn't even fucking block him. It was probably a fucking glitch. Is this thing on? Okay, hopefully, it's very windy outside, by the way. Sorry if it's weird like this. I figured I wanted to have the time for me to sit with, just get some alone time with me and you guys, the viewers who watch my YouTube videos. I'll let you know on what the hell is going on. I'll let you know about what's going on. The story starts with me going to a group, and I was to speak at a group, and I was really nervous as hell. So I found a way to cope with myself being less and less nervous. So I decided to basically go ahead and write out a script for me and then rehearse that script. So I was sitting around here writing my script down and thinking to myself, okay, maybe. And really, okay, so I was rehearsing for my first time in the group. So this happened, like, I guess, well, I hate to break it to you, it happened like a couple of weeks ago. So the group introductions was kicking off, and when it came to me rehearsing them I was practicing what I rehearsed. And ultimately, I looked like I was cringy as fuck, to be honest with you. To look back at it now, I was very cringy as fuck in that group. So in that speech, and also I was writing down a bunch of jokes, and I was rehearsing a few kind of simple, silly little gags out of nowhere, just to do. So making matters worse, I was like cringy as fuck. It seemed like I was rehearsing for like an introduction. I was rehearsing for meeting someone. It was just ugh. And really, it was very cringy because I kind of realized that I was the only person who rehearsed. Nobody else did. So as cringy as hell, that meeting created a lot of damage. When I came out very cringy as hell, I inspired... So, I guess you could say it was kind of a pass-it-around thing. I gave this one guy who was a father to a high school kid, okay? I gave him a few little gags, hopefully he'll be entertained. And there were family-friendly little gags, but that didn't hide the fact that they were very cringy as hell. So now that kid's got his dad telling the jokes, I told him, passing it around, and now the kid's all cringing as fuck. The kid was like, fucking, oh my god, the kid is so miserable, he wanted to fucking die. So, basically what ended up happening here was, he went and hired Shin Me Penguin Tendies, the meme page that has attacked me, to pretty much investigate me and also do a hit piece on me. And that's what ended up happening, actually. And that's where these accusations of, oh, me blocking him from posting on my wall was coming from. He did the job very well, and Shimmy Penguin Tendies deserves the money that he got. I hope he gets his pay, because he did his job. He did what he needed to do. He kind of fucking roasted my ass. He exposed my ass and roasted my ass. I needed to take a breather for a second. Also, I came to realize I didn't really have to rehearse it. There was a technique that public speakers tend to do, and some people tend to do that when it comes to their speeches. And it's been hugely popular. And really, in case you guys are curious on how are YouTubers able to get a video done and upload it every single day, how are they able to do that? Well, it's passion, yeah. But also, the biggest secret to this is impromptu speech. And really, impromptu speech is... you're talking without a script. You're not rehearsing. You didn't rehearse anything. You're pulling it out of your ass. And realize, I remember learning that in a college class before. I remember learning that in a college class. Because what I learned in a college class, impromptu speech. How does McJuggernuggets get his videos every day? Impromptu speech. Yes, his parents does rehearse, but they rarely rehearse because impromptu. Impromptu, 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 impromptu. That's the biggest secret. And with that, and then now that I realize, oh shit, impromptu speech is gives a huge advantage for YouTubers out there. And really, there were days where I was gone because I ran out of ideas. I should have utilized impromptu. I should have realized I should have utilized impromptu. I should have been using impromptu. I should have mastered impromptu speech. I should have never learned this in a college class. Okay? The college class that was teaching impromptu speech should have been like a refresher. Impromptu was just something new to me. And now I kind of sit around here and realize, great, I've made so much of a humongous ass out of myself. Now. And realize, how do I make my videos myself? I did this through impromptu. I was doing impromptu the entire fucking time. Like, what the fuck I was thinking. And yet, I had the audacity to rehearse my meetup in a group. It went sour. Not only did it fuck things up for me, I got Shimmy Penguin Tendies coming in at me. He did a hit piece on me, and shit, I should have realized that Shimmy Penguin Tendies was going to be the hitman. And to that kid, to that high school kid that had to sit through all these jokes that were coming from me because I passed it on to him, and he's passing it on. I'm not saying that he was ripping me off. I just encouraged it. I was actually encouraging him to pass it around. I was actually encouraging him to do that. I was being cringy and retarded as fuck. And really, I have a severe lack of impromptu speech skills, and that's what could have gotten these videos on the days absent. I mean, have I realized the whole thing about impromptu speech the entire goddamn road? The number of days where I was absent from uploading a video would be down. It would go down. It would be down to almost never. Because of the dumb shit that I have done. And as soon as I kind of look at myself, and as soon as I kind of realize how much of a humongous ass I made out of myself, and I created this whole fucking domino effect, I fucked up big time. I should have realized, yeah, I'm the only person that's doing that. Nobody else is doing that. And here's the thing, Review Tech USA, McJuggernuggets, Philip DeFranco, Dustin from Hard News, Screw Attack, everybody. They're passionate, yeah, but impromptu speech kicked in because because here's the thing, you do whatever the fuck you want, you're happy about whatever. So, impromptu. That's the secret, impromptu speech. That is a thing. And really, to be honest with you, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry that I let you guys down. And I also want to go ahead and discuss about the whole issue. Now, if you remember last year, I told everybody that the house was about to undergo foreclosure. Okay, and that I had a specific day to move out, and I was letting people know, hey, that day's coming, that day's coming, that day's coming, I'm going to be in a new environment, but turns out not really. And here's where it gets really weird. So, the days where I had to move out were delayed indefinitely. I had one set there, it was going to be at the end of 1 month, and then it was going to be at the end of next month, and at the end of next month, and the next thing you know, the parents filed for bankruptcy, and now the foreclosure is like being totally like fucking delayed to the max. And really, now I have no fucking idea, and it was dragging on for so goddamn long to the point where I was like, okay, you know what, I picked the wrong time to pack, so I unpacked everything there were boxes in my room that were still, until I decided, you know what, I'm gonna have to unpack. I'm just gonna unpack them. Unpack. So I had this straight. It was unpacked until it was like delayed to like whenever. It wasn't now. It wasn't later. I packed it all up for nothing apparently. I should have waited till later till I packed that all up. And really, I had to go and unbox everything. So, yeah, that's kind of goofy. You're sitting around with this awkward moment where I'm in my room and then there's all these boxes that I've packed up and taped up and all that. And then the next thing you know, with the foreclosure, this whole foreclosure and the eviction thing going down, well, eviction because foreclosure, with this foreclosure shit, it was like getting delayed, and now I'm starting to feel confused as fuck, and now I'm confused as fuck. I mean, was there a day where we were going to move to a new house? What was there? The day where I have to move out has been pretty much shelved and is delayed, and it's been TBA, basically, because of the bankruptcy that was filed. Also, what I do want to go ahead and I do want to say about this whole foreclosure drama that happened last year, I was thrown off, to be honest with you. I was actually as thrown off as you. Which, yeah, I was thrown off. This is, and really, be honest with you, this confusion and this whole thing, really, to be honest with you, I've let you guys down, basically, and that's what, and this is what my plans for 2017 for this channel were going to be about. They were going to make up for this foreclosure drama. The goal here is to make 2017 the definitive year for the channel, regardless. And I'm sitting around here thinking about, okay, we gotta make it definitive, gotta make it definitive, gotta make it definitive. And I had a good run, and I had it to where I was barely putting out, like, commentaries, and this is your explanation why. I was barely pulling out commentaries in this set. I was pulling out big video projects after another video project, another video project, and you're not seeing commentaries anymore. Is what you're saying. So, yeah. So, as soon as I was like, okay, I gotta get my shit together, get in there, boom, 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 boom. Because that's what was going on. All in all, this was a humongous fuck-up. This could have been prevented, and really, it was my fault that I got roasted. It was ultimately my fault that I got roasted. Because I was the one who came in cringy as fuck on that one day, and brought the damage over to that kid. And to that kid, I'm very sorry. I really am sorry. And pretty much to the YouTube community, I'm very sorry about the days absent from uploading a video. I should have learned impromptu speech. There was no excuse. It didn't have to be a college class teaching me about impromptu speech. I've let you guys down, and I'm very sorry. Yeah. Cannot fucking believe I went and did that. I cannot believe I should have... I should have figured this out in the first place. Took me this long to learn impromptu. I fucked up bad. And I'm really am sorry. And I will do what I can to make up for it. If I have to make 2018 another definitive year, I'll do it. I'll fucking do it. Because I gotta make it up to you guys. Okay? I'm very sorry. Unfortunately, I have no choice but to stick with but to basically compromise with the consequences that are befalling for me in real life. And I'll have to embrace it, and then I'll have to play along with it. I mean, there's nothing I can do. Anyway, that's all, and I'll be looking forward to you in the next video. And the Devil of Entertainment, I'm very sorry you're hearing about this. I'm very sorry. I probably let you down. Please forgive me. Please have me at your mercy, because I'm trying my best. I'm human, and you're a devil or slash god, but I'm human. That's not going to convince. It may not convince you, but bear with me here. I can make 2017 a definitive year. I can make 2018 a definitive year. Give me a chance to please you. Give me a chance to come out with the content that's going to satisfy you. Trust me. And you won't have to regret ever killing me ever. I'll be looking forward to you in the next video.